Well, real excitement here. The signing has been completed and we're about to see his debut. Will he hit the ground running? It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we have pre-season group stage action from the European International Cup coming up for you. It's the absolute mad lads, and they take on Osasuna.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is their first pre-season game.
Might be a chance here. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
One 0 then. Well, a new manager in place, and that's always interesting. You would think, Stuart, that the remit, at a minimum, would be to avoid the drop.
Yeah, he's been brought in to get the best out of this team, but I don't think they're a great squad. Unless he gets off to a good start, this could be a really tough campaign.
Surely! Ball is loose. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. He's in here. Able to get his body in the way. And that is how to beat your opponent. Determined block. And that'll be offside. And giving the ball away. It's there for him. And he read it really well. Fine save. And there's the delivery. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. Closing down well. Well, they've lost possession of the ball.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here. In it goes. He scored on his debut. And his fans are loving that.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Well, the absolute mad lads now. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And over comes the corner. Well, they've given him too much space. And the cross into the middle. Struggling to get it away. On a time for composure on the ball. And given away. That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range. Well, the absolute mad lads are certainly not...
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, let's look at this again. He judges the flight of the ball, he sets himself ready to strike it, and then he just hits it so sweetly. That's the perfect volley.
So they continue with the game, and the absolute mad lads almost out of sight here. Kramer. Ezequiel Avila. Very quick thinking there. And there's the feed into the box. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. And he's through here. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And I think the threat has been averted. Barha. Here's Kramer. Moncayola. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Well, he's looked unstoppable today. Quick, clever, skillful, and he's taken his goals really well. He's been wonderful to watch.
And the match begins. Might be a chance here. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. It's there for him. And he read it really well. Fine save. Stewart, opportunity here. In it goes. He scored on his debut, and his fans are loving that. diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And given away. That is a really disappointing effort, goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that.
There's the feed into the box. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Off and running once more, and in that first 45, sublime football from the lads. Will we see more of the same in the second half? And in with a real chance. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, he read the flight of the ball brilliantly, but just couldn't quite keep it down. Narrowly over the bar. And he takes on the shot. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, the clearance, half-hearted. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time. The midfielder completely dominated the game.
Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And he's clear as lines. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Who can he pick out? And no way through. Dangerous ball. Well, thumped clear. Well, she was hoping perhaps not to have to blow the whistle, but in the end it will be a free kick. Well, no card, but the referee making it clear next time there will be one shown. An important interception. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Not messing around with that clearance. And it's Andre now. Might be a chance here. It has to be, surely. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. He's in behind. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Christoph Kramer. But a pass that lacks quality. Now potential danger. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. And that's an important intervention. Ezequiel Avila. Moncayola. Tremendous intuition to win it back. 10 minutes left for play. It should be! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Played over. It could be up for grabs. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate.
Well, let's look at this again. He judges the flight of the ball, he sets himself ready to strike it, and then he just hits it so sweetly. That's the perfect volley.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And he's in. Oh, he's done it! And it's a debut double to the delight of his fans.
Well, as you see, it's not a good pass out from the back. It's on the wrong side of the player he's trying to pass it to. It's intercepted, and it's a good finish. Yes, of course it is, but it's not good defending all round.
Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. Christoph Kramer. This is looking threatening. A fine reading of the situation. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.